So today I'm going to show you how our social networking app works. It's a social networking app for musicians specifically. Basically, it's just so you can find, bands, groups, or individual musicians that you'd like to, link with, jam with, do whatever. It really kind of goes from different commitment levels. But this is the main page. So we start here, and these are just kind of the list of different people that come up on the main page here. Now we can use a filter. So if we go to filter, then what's going to happen is this page will come up. And so it's the I am looking for a, and if you press expand on this, then a little checkbox will come up here. A little checkbox will pop up, and it'll say singer, drummer, guitarist. You can choose multiple of them. It's going to be a big list. And then right here is going to be, under it is going to be a list of what you chose in here. So it's going to say singer, drummer, whatever you chose in there. Under there, it's leading off of this. I am looking for a, let's say, singer, drummer, who is into, and then it's going to be a list of genres of music. The same concept as this expand button. So once you press this, then we're going to have this come up. Punk, rock, alternative, whatever it is. And as well, it'll say under there what you chose. And lives near also plays off of it. We have an add location button here. So once you click on this add location button, this will come up. And so you can choose your location on the map. It'll bring up your current location with a radius dial here. It goes from 5 kilometers to 100 kilometers. You can increase that, decrease that, as well as zoom in and zoom out, just in case you want to go somewhere else on the map that's not quite near to you, but you still want to find musicians in that area. One thing that we added was years of experience as per the user's request. So this will be a drop-down menu. It'll have 1 through 8 years, and then 8 plus, just to accommodate for those people who have really a lot of experience. Then we'll hit the browse, and we will go back to the home page. So now once we're back to the home page, we have our filtered people. We're scrolling through. Now, say we wanted to see the full, because this is just a little bit of a preview. Say we wanted to see the full profile of this person. You press this down button here, and what's going to happen is kind of a little pop-up will come up, and this is going to be the entire profile here. And it's going to take up at least the entire activity. And so instead of having to scroll all the way down to close this back up for smooth usage, we put an X button at the top here. Say you just want to kind of look at the top of the profile. You don't want to scroll down. Click this X button. This goes away, and you can continue scrolling. Say you wanted to enhance the picture of the profile of the person. So I'm going to click on that there, and it just becomes a larger picture of what you clicked on. And then every activity will have a back button right here to the previous, that goes to the previous activity. So here we have the home button. Let's say you wanted to go to your profile. You click on this little profile icon in the corner here, and it's going to take you to your profile as it appears for everyone else on the app. So there's a profile picture, name, I am a drummer singer who is into rap EDM, years of experience, and bio. Now all this is that's exactly how it's gonna look, minus this little edit button here. So if you do click that edit button, just click on there, it's going to take you to an edit mode of your profile. And so you'll have change picture, name, I am. You can click on the expand button, and again, it'll bring up the list of, guitarists, like it's a list of musicians. Same thing with who's into, and then you can expand that, and it'll bring up the genres. And years of experience is drop-down menu, again, with the 1 through 8 and then 8 plus. And so now let's go back. It'll take us back to our user profile. Let's say we want to check our messages. Take us to our messages here. It goes to this. And this is just a generic kind of list of messages that with the little profile icons beside it. So let's say we wanted to talk to Joey. So after that, it'll take us to this screen here. Our messages will be on the right side, and the replies from the user will be on the left side. This little icon down here, the little 8th notes, if you click on that, you will be able to send a clip of sound. For example, your music, or something you want to send them to maybe keep them interested. Say you wanted to type something to them, you'd open that up, and this would pop up here. And so just a regular basic keyboard, and then there's the send button if you wanted to send a message. So let's go back. That's going to take us back to our profile. And if we go back again, that's going to take us to our main page. And if we click on filters, it's going to bring us over here. And so that's kind of the flow of how the app works.